Please note, what constitutes brave, stupid, and especially entertaining is the sole opinion of the game master. The moment your death is more entertaining than you are, your character will die. In the event your characters are approaching death, an oxygen mask may deploy from the overhead compartment. Pull the mask over your head and pull the straps on either side. Older adventurers should put on their own masks first and then help younger adventurers. If there is no overhead compartments, then your character will die. We have a full game today, so all seats at the gaming table must be occupied at all times. In the event that your character dies, and you will die, a new player will immediately take your place. Remember, when you sit down at the table, be prepared to explain how your character arrived in the adventure at this particular point in the story. If your explanation is, come on, scoring, stupid, overlap, little girls on a team that I can create most days, a spouse abuse, about unusual acts, the taste of all the shame, which is arguments, or something to do next month, or something otherwise official, fighting us for any reason, then you will die. Get up from the table and let the next player try to succeed where you failed. And finally, there is no actual breakfast served at Killer Breakfast. So if you came for the buffet, your character just died. Probably of starvation. We caution you that the eating of your character sheets might be harmful to your health. That's it. Now fasten your seatbelt, hang on tight. You're about to launch into an adventure like no other. Boldly die in ways no character has died before. Live on this stage, it's Killer Breakfast.
It's your quest, we got demons to our hands. stairs, quickly!
Hey, you, and you.
Come.
Hi, my lord, you.
Oh, yes. Just because we'll need these eventually. All right. It is to the breakfast. And of course, as with, you have the remote, yeah, that's you. As always in the breakfast, we start in the tavern. Where else would one start? There's nowhere else. And in fact, you are starting in a very special tavern. You are starting in the Crystal Palace Tavern. It is a tavern made entirely out of metal framework and glass. It's beautiful. The sun is shining through the light. The light is coming down through the windows into this beautiful, ornate tavern, in the middle of which there is, of all things, a glass case with a sleeping, dark-haired woman in it. It's kind of bizarre, but that's the way it is here in the tavern. So, how did you get here?
I remembered the jest, and I just woke up from a drunken stupor last night.
Every night. And how did you get here?
I hate vampires. When I was a kid, my dad, I came home, I found this note written by my dad on his dead corpse.
Vampires suck. Kill vampires. BC, they killed me, love dad. He had time to write this.
He also gave me a wand of summoning honey badgers.
And a wand of summoning honey. Amazing. He got that done at the castle. Ah. He must have written it when he died. Ah. That was one slow vampire. Undoubtedly a geriatric vampire attack. Plenty of time in which to write an epistle to his son. Probably paid a few bills while he was at it. I'm going to leave that for now. And how did you get here?
I'm searching for materials for
New potions and spells materials. Okay, and how did you get here?
I'm wandering around trying to find something that will allow me to have an adventure.
Yes, and as a matter of fact, if only you had a map, you'd be able to do so. How did you get here?
Oh, I'm here in the tower because my parents were bards, and I'm trying to make a go of it myself.
Excellent.
My dad was Lord Green, and my mom, illegitimate mom,
Your illegitimate mom. There's some family history there.
Are you Canadian?
Ah, yes. And what is your name?
My name is Morda Hysteria.
Morda Hysterium of the illegitimate mom. Ah, yes, I think I've heard of you. And how did you get here?
I came down here because I'm looking for a decent surface in which to finally shave with. And
You're looking for a good surface with the shave with.
Yeah, my current experience didn't work out.
I see. Well, we'll see how well that works. All right, then. You have come into the glass tavern bar. And there is a woman who's lying underneath this glass case in the middle of the bar. There are 3 Klingons at the bar. And there are 2 stormtroopers sitting at a table in the corner. What do you do?
I asked them if they'd buy me a beer.
You ask the Klingons if they would buy you a beer. And what do you do?
I mean, asked the stormtroopers if they've heard of any vampires nearby.
You ask the stormtrooper, and what do you do?
I ask the person at the bar if they have any mushrooms.
If they have any mushrooms. They do have mushrooms at the bar. It's one of those bars. They give you the mushrooms. What do you do?
I ask the bartender, what the heck is with the lady in the glass case? What is it? That's an odd place to go to sleep in.
Just a minute, eh? I'm getting some mushrooms for the girl. What do you do?
I sing my theme song.
Let's hear it. unbelievable coincidence, and it probably is. That particular set of tonalities is the Klingon war call. All of whom draw their patlets. A couple of them draw their weapons at the same time. And what do?
Cower under a table.
Cower under a table.
Absolutely.
Cowering into the, you dive underneath the table, and there is a vampire here.
And call out, found one.
The vampire's going,
Get mine.
the Klingons start discharging weapons in the glass cavern. What do?
I bring up my wand of Hannah Montana to shame them into submission.
You need dice.
I need dice. The Hannah Montana call was really served.
That's scary.
It burned. Okay. The Klingons all are Hannah Montana fans. And they rush you to grab this wand. What do?
That was probably, I would never nominate you for American Idol. Never. I've
And
never
what
heard
do?
such
You've got the
horrible
mushrooms.
thing in my life.
Okay, this is crazy. I think I might just slip out of here.
You try to slip out with the mushrooms.
Oh.
And what do?
We have some of the celestial honey badger. I'm gonna attack that vampire.
The celestial honey badger is summoned. What do?
I'm going to steal the bear since Cleon is distracted. It's not
Barely been used.
As you are charging out the door, a troop of dwarves, 7 of them, are rushing through the door at the same time. You'll need to make a save here for this. Roll it. No. Sadly, the dwarves trample you. Doing 8 points of damage. How many hit points do you have? What's your health? 3. Just because you can't read your character sheet is no excuse. You die. Trampled to death by 7 dwarves. All of whom have hammers at hand and are charging into the room. You have been mobbed by Klingons, all wrestling over this wand. What do?
I summon the spirit of Beaver.
We'll need more than that. No. It works. A gigantic spiritual manifestation of Justin Bieber appears in the hall. Oh! The Klingons pull all their weapons and start firing. Glass shattering everywhere. What are you? Oh, you have summoned the giant celestial honey badger, which appears in the room and is also enriched by the vocal tones of the spiritual incarnation of Justin Bieber. A titanic fight ensues. Glass shatters everywhere, it's falling down. It does 20 points of damage, and 12 points of damage, and 10 points of damage, and in your case, having summoned the beaver, 500 points of damage. Well, you push the button.
Oh, that's not.
It has to have that certain peculiar whine to it.
What about the guy cowering under the table?
He was under the table and protected from the glass falling down. However, the vampire was so grateful.
6.
that-
I only need 5.
No, he will not throw you to the dwarf. The vampire will not throw you to the vampire just hugged you in gratitude.
Okay. Okay.
When you only took...
I don't think I'm in, but...
Yeah, right there. Go, 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 go.
Unreal. You took 1 point of damage from the vampire hug. Plus 2 levels. You died.
Saved to the neck of time.
Oh, I have an empty seat. Come on. Come on.
When did that happen?
When you
Just
reach
one,
just
just
tell
Oh,
them.
yeah.
Someday this girl's gonna work for you and it's gonna be great. Tracy,
Bar.
I'm pushing this one to get it to go down. Is that the one?
It did go down.
No, it didn't.
Yes, it did. Push the middle button and see what comes up.
Okay.
But you have to point it at the
Oh,
black
yeah.
box thing.
Ah, we need to learn this one anyway. Sha-na-na.
By the time we're finished, Laura will understand the remote. That'll be good. Actually, yes, okay. Oh. Okay. You're standing outside a shattered tavern. There are bloody Klingons who are falling out of the tavern. There are stormtroopers who are rushing out of the tavern. And surrounding this tavern are mechanical men. How did you get here?
I have come to avenge my twin brother, Morta Asterion, who has just died in this tavern, and but I'm the one with the not illegitimate mother.
And do you sing?
How I'm going to put this on the genealogy chart, I'm not sure.
He says he sings.
Excellent.
Hello.
Unfortunately, the rest of the barbershop quartet died. Or, fortunately, as the case may be. And how did you get here?
I am Sergeant No Mind. I got here because my mother was too poor to, when she died, when I died, she got me resurrected. And instead of being resurrected as the dragon that I am, I was resurrected as this thing.
You are secretly a dragon.
I used to be.
You used to be a dragon.
The dragon is very
When it is dragoning, it is what to do.
So I became a sorcerer. My sorcery is not very good.
I see. I'll keep that in mind. And how did you get here?
I've come to scavenge what I can find in the ruins of the town.
You come to sketch, you find trampled mushrooms. And how did you get here?
I fell asleep in the forest, and when I woke up, I was being dragged here by a horde of about 3,000 pixies. They were carrying me.
I think you've seen the mushrooms before. How did you get here?
I was just happened to be walking down the street. My wife sent me on an errand. She got price gouged at the local shop, and I'm going there as Edward the Just II to avenge her price gouging. And I see this chaos, and I enter.
Absolutely. Undoubtedly, price gouging has been going on here at the Crystal Tavern. And how did you get here?
It's just normal drinking time.
You're not open? The mechanical men are advancing on you. One of them wears a stove top hat and then has a beard. Another one has a white, long wig. What do you do?
I pick up some mushrooms as they can make
Danger!
Danger, Will Robinson!
Is he flailing his arms?
He is flailing as he is.
Yeah, the mushrooms.
Oh, you're And what do you do?
Well, my first instinct is to breathe fire.
What do you do?
Well, I have my magical gray silver tape and I just kind of throw it at him and try to trick him.
Magical gray silver tape is thrown. What do you do?
Go walk towards him and I say, "Good morning, Mr. President."
And what do you do?
I walk up to him and I put my sword in his face and say, "Are you charging too much for your beverages?"
And what do you do?
I pick up my sword and take my flask out and start drinking.
Naturally. Because long-bladed weapons and booze go so well together. I got you now. You say, which president do you approach?
One with the stovepipe hat.
He takes his hat off and starts reciting a very long speech.
I fall asleep.
As we all do in the air conditioning when that happens. You fall asleep. You have had the mushroom.
Speech is awesome.
It moves you to tears.
It smells like glue as well.
And the Hall of Dead Presidents all start singing at once in this horrible banshee wail that is ear-splitting. And no one is turning down the sound for this. What do you do?
I try to find the remote and turn down the sound.
What do you do?
I run around flying, trying to fly.
You run around trying to fly. And what do you do?
I try to find a place where I can
Okay. Behind him, probably.
That's usually
Who's asleep? I'm not going to ask you. You're asleep. What do you do?
I put my sword away and covered my ears, and I forgot in my other hand I had my dagger.
The sound stops. As does everything else. And you, staggering backward, all experience the glorious ear-piercing banshee wail of all of the dead presidents, and you all die from that horrible experience. Well, the table's empty, so we should do a turn test.
Which one are we gonna do, Kai?
Yeah, that's a good one.
Okay.
Wait a minute, I gotta get there though.
The red shirt quest.
Wait a minute, we gotta get there. There's a whole thing we did for this. I worked hard on this.
And welcome to Horror Quest, the only game show where you can win a prize or die. Everybody stand up for the red shirt altitude test. What you're going to do is, when I make a motion, don't wish me right now, five.
Everyone is hoping for that. Yes, okay.
Okay.
Geez, you thought the table was bad.
Okay. Kai!
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 Kai! And Kai! Okay. Kai, Kai, and Kai. When I do a motion, do not do it. If you do the same motion as me, sit down. Okay? And keep your neighbors honest. You're ready. Kai!
Kai!
Kai! Kai! Kai! Kai! Kai! we are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. And Shauna.
I'm not going to third. Yes.
Oh, I got 6. Have a seat. Okay. Where's the remote?
Over there.
Yeah, I think he's tempting. He's calling himself a red.
Hello, Puppet Pig. Hello, frog moment there. Oh, yes. Having fled from the Banshee presidents, we're going to get a lot of Banshee presidents over the next few months. Seriously, all kinds of. There'll be a lot of noise from everybody over the next few months. So, you find yourself in an octagonal room. There are paintings on the walls of this octagonal room, and a carpeted floor. And it's a beautiful place. How did you get here?
I came looking for my long-lost brother, Edward the Just Second and Edward the Just First.
That was one busy family.
We had illegitimate parents.
It's never going to get old for me. How'd you get here? How'd you get here?
I am a dishonored gentry who has picked up lockpicking and is in the room trying to acquire one of the paintings.
Awesome. So well, here's one of the paintings. Are you going to try and take it?
Not yet.
Okay, you will wait for the proper moment. Clever, sneaky, subtle. I like that. How did you get here?
I follow my wooden idol where it tells me to go.
That's the little man in my thumb. It's not the mushrooms. From before. We ate the mushrooms. Maybe that's how we got here. And how did you get here?
Can't top that. Jonathan Morse, newly minted cleric, and there is supposed to be the best painting of St. Cuthbert ever in this room. I've come to study it.
It is true. There is a painting of St. Cuthbert in this room. It used to belong to her. Or so she thinks. How did you get here?
I just came to shoot fireballs at random people.
And you've come to the right place. As you're standing in the room, you see the painting is here. It's the painting of your ancestral St. Cuthbert. What do you do?
I see that there is a cleric who is eyeing it, and I sneakily slip a dagger into that.
As you are stealthily, sneakily slipping the stiletto, silently, never mind. Toward him, I will give you a save. Wait a minute. First of all, let's see how well that works. That's probably a good idea. Roll that. No, sadly, that was a clown shoes ridiculous type of move. Now, clown shoes ridiculous is an XDM term. Clown shoes ridiculous is a particular kind of move, and you'll find it in the XDM handbook available on. So, sadly, your attempt failed. You feel the grating of the knife against the armor on your back. What do?
I draw my mace and I turn to smite the scum who attempted.
You draw your mace. My job's so easy. All I have to do is wait. You draw your mace. Whoever has done this to you. And as you swing the mace back, the floor beneath you vanishes. And all of you start falling. What do?
I take out my spoons I carry on me the whole time and play some rousing to Sydney.
I love this. You are playing the spoons in some rousing, descending music. What do?
By the biggest person around top of
That would be the cleric.
Sounds good.
Who's dug this mace out? Who's been swinging at you? You're in free fall with a dagger in your hand. What do you do?
I sheathed my dagger and tried to crawl through people and
You're climbing over people in free fall.
I glided over some of these people. I can do that.
And what do you do?
I take out my funny tinder and attempt to light my fall so I can see where I'm going.
It's dark down there. What do you do?
I search my backpack for my holy pillow.
You search the backpack for your holy pillow of soft landing. Iron, anvil, weights. Oh, where is that? So far you haven't been able to find it. You are still holding your mace, however, and this person is on your back, making it difficult actually to search your back. What do you do?
I just fireball one of them just to get out of it.
Let's see. 10-foot diameter room. Yes! The fireball goes off. It's free fall. You're not going to have to worry about that pillow. Killing everybody at the table. An enormous fireball.
Including my wooden idol.
Including the wooden idol was the first to go. And so they are. Flaming. Dead. Who else have I got? Okay, which one?
Oh, come on, the next 6 on this row. Come on. It doesn't take long.
Especially if a player uses a fireball in the 30-foot space. Quickly!
I brought reinforcements.
You are falling through.
I have an empty chair.
Do you want you guys to
One of you guys,
come.
Yes!
Go. 2 seconds. Yeah, I know. Good. All right. You are in a 10-foot diameter octagonal room, falling through space. There are 6 flaming corpses above you, descending with you. How did you get here?
Well, I'm John Morose II, and my twin was falling on top of me. For some reason, my mace of healing drugged me over here. I don't know why.
Mace of healing did for you here. It's a little late. How did you get here?
I took a wrong turn at Albuquerque.
Well, I'm going to give you points for that. How did you get here?
I was praying to the Almighty God of Chuck Jones. I'm a newly minted cleric, and I fell into a dream where I had a dream of the coyote falling, and then all of a sudden I find myself in the dream fall.
Yes, that's quite true. Chuck Jones would put you here. How did you get here?
Felt like going.
And because it was there. To get to the other side. Good. And how did you get here?
I took a wrong turn looking for the bar.
Quite true. And how did you get here?
Well, I was praying for my spells last night, and apparently my guy doesn't like me anymore.
Apparently not. You probably didn't. Never mind. It was the reason you were. Never mind. You are falling down through this space. There are flaming dead adventurers up above you, following you down this shaft. You can see the bottom of the shaft approaching rapidly. There is an eye that is carved in the center of the shaft. What do you do?
Throw my mace in the eye.
You throw your mace toward the eye. What do you do?
I look for my bean burrito.
You find it. You find your bean burrito in your backpack. What do you do with it?
I eat it and hope I get gas.
this.
Whooping down the breed burrito in hope. What do you do?
I see the three eyes and I'm inspired, so I pray to the Almighty God, Chuck Jones, that when I get like the coyote, I will live to see another day. Don't look at me.
What do you do?
I, pee.
And what do you do?
I whip out my sword and try to jam it in the wall to stop.
What do you do?
I attempt to pull out my golden umbrella free falling to slow my descent.
Boom! You pull out your golden umbrella free falling and to slow your descent. It opens, it does slow your descent. You stick your blade into the wall to slow you down. It is working. Yes, you do pee your pants. I'm not even gonna roll for that. Let's see how Chuck Jones feels about this. It's okay. You whoop down the burrito. And what did you? Oh yes, okay. The burrito works spectacularly. You, at the bottom of the stack, Chuck Jones has heard you. And you get to the bottom and vanish. No, I think that's right. Chuck Jones has heard you. You do hit the bottom, flat, and you are flat. You're about this thin across the bottom, blinking at the bottom of the shaft. You have indeed dug your blade into the wall, and it has slowed your descent, which means that the flaming bodies of the previous party have just descended on you and done 47 points of damage. Wait. You can save for half. And you do! Still do. Your umbrella opens and does indeed slow your descent. And would have been helpful if the guy with the wet pants hadn't landed on top of it. The burrito goes off. Ignited by the sparks from the blade in the wall and the flaming debris from above. The explosion destroys all of you. Not even Chuck Jones can save you. Dead. Dead from a flaming burrito. Wait. We have to do a song.
Oh, that was it.
I think there's actually probably an appropriate moment for this song. Where are we going to turn this around? Turn this super killer. Now, if you can't keep up with this song, you're not alone. You know where we're going? Yes. Thought so. If we're killing levels, stealing, can't be flooded monsters. Even just the sight of it was fear in any gangster. If you see one big enough, just run like black dancers. So we're killing levels, stealing, can't be loaded monsters. I'm the little underground. So I was just like Larry with a level only one. My buddy told me to be brave and never ever run. But then I saw
Yeah, go. Have I got anyone else that hasn't played yet? Who wants to try it?
Okay.
Okay. 1, 2, yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Got one more.
I can count 6.
This is hard work killing this many characters at a time. You are standing in a 10-foot wide by 30-foot long hall. Why all engine architecture is done in 10-foot increments, I don't know. It must be a union thing. Dwarven union, probably. But there is a door behind you that says, falling shaft. Not the door. Your handle is white hot. And there's a horrible sound coming from behind that door. At the other end of the 30-foot hall, there is another closed door. Please don't disappoint me and take 30 minutes on this door. On it is scrawled, community room. How did you get here?
Well, I'm currently undergoing hormone therapy and laying the sword. And I'm here looking for my doctor, who I'm angry with.
And how did you get here? Ah, yes.
Sword?
You were what?
Fatal foul with a sword.
Oh, how nice. I believe giving swords to small children. And how did you get here?
I'm looking for a rare steak. I'm a cleric.
You have come to the right place. And how did you get here?
I walked.
I'm changing a number here. Oh, it's a fighter. Okay. And how did you get here?
I got lost wandering around the West End, and I heard that this was where Nichelle Nichols was signing autographs.
You are so lost. This is so not that place. How did you get here?
It was just a quick jump in the portal.
Quick jump in the portal. It's supposed to be just as quick jump in the portal. Great. You're standing at the door. What do you do?
I attack the white hot handle because I hate white hot handles.
Yes, yes, you do. And let's find out how you do with that. You attack. What do you attack it with?
My huge sword.
Yes, you do. 17. Pretty good. You shatter the white hot handle, and the door flies open. Flame pours into the room. What do you do? That is the most intelligent thing I've ever heard. I don't know. What do you do?
I'm going to the other door.
You go to the other door. What do you do?
I'm running to the other door.
Running to the other door. What do you do?
Get out my mace of autograph getting and hit that first guy for opening that door.
Mace of autograph getting. He is compelled to sign it. Well, now I want one. All right, what do you do? Running toward the door, the other, and flame pouring into the hall. You were the first one in the door. I hope it opens. The door opens. You're flying in. You in the room. You in the room. You're in the room. You have hit him with the mace. He is autographing your mace, and you are. What are you doing?
Oh no, what's it?
And once again, you start out. Indecision is a terrible thing. What do you do?
I guess I'm signing mace.
Who would you like this to?
Can I sign it against the extended autograph? I asked his name and, you know.
Yes. Wow. No, he wants the name. He also wants you to inscribe it with something in particular for a friend of his that it's their birthday.
I get to eBay.
I am world famous in Cleveland.
And in fact, yes you are. The mace is going to be worth a lot of money actually because it is your last autograph. If he can only survive the Providence. The flames come through, they take you and they kill you. You have the mace of autographing. What do you do?
I take off for the other door.
I've got it! I've got it! And you run for the other door. What do you do?
Shut door gets open.
You died. I've got it! I need 3 more. Is there anybody left to kill?
Is there anyone in the back who wanted to play? Everyone. No, it's not everyone.
Who has not died yet?
Has not died yet. Or we can start over. Okay, it's time to start over.
3 more. Okay. You are in a room. It is 30 feet wide. Of course, that's 10-foot increment. And 50 feet long. There's a door at the other end of the room. The door behind you is getting warmer by the moment. In this room, there are many benches that are arrayed across the room. And there are, filling all of these benches, hordes of zombies. How did you get here? And here you found so many things. How did you get here?
I'm John Rose, the 18th. I lost my way from out of time, and I'm trying to find all of my other brothers before they die.
Yes, you are in fact from the future and have come back in time. I don't know, it seemed right. How did you get here?
I've got a full bladder and I was looking for a place to relieve myself.
This might not be the best place. There's a zombie, a huge zombie who's standing at the front of the hall, swaying back and forth. He said, "Hi, my name is Bob." And all the zombies say, "Hi, Bob." Hi, Bob. I haven't had brains in 2 weeks. And all of the zombies go. Do we have anybody new with us this week? And he motions you up to the front.
I haven't had brains since day 1.
Hi, I had. And I keep trying to think, but nothing happens.
Who here can't think? You're not alone. He points to you. What do you say? Bob goes. Brains! What do you say?
There's dibs.
What do you say? And what do you say?
What is that I smell?
Don't do it, Bob. But they can't help themselves. It's an addiction. The zombies come up out of their chairs and they start coming for you. What do?
I go back to the hot door and spin the side and open the door.
Wow.
Six.
You do manage to open the door. Conflagration fills the room, wiping out all the zombies and everybody else too. And the 6 is not good enough to get out of the way. You're all dead.
Take that, Brains.
I want 6 more.
Come on, who wants to go again? Come on.
Come on.
Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Come on up.
I'll take 7. I'll take 8. Come on up. Let's see. Okay. The blast that takes place, the enormous blast that takes place here is so thunderously huge that it rips the space-time continuum, propelling you all through this portal, like you were there to begin with, to a strange, strange place. You find yourself in a 10-foot by 15-foot room. How can you deal with that? I don't know. There's a great glass-filled window, square window on one side of the room. There looks to be it looks like a doorway here on the room as well. There's a small box with a glass window in it, and there are padded chairs here in this room. How did you get here?
Well, last time I remember I ate some mushrooms.
Wow, this is a flashback.
Yeah, I think so.
How did you get here?
I was out in the woods searching for mushrooms.
And found him. And how'd you get here?
I was looking for Albuquerque, and this portal sucks me here.
The wrong turn, and how'd you get here?
Well, I'm not really sure. I was on a quest to save the world. I'm the Invisible Man, and I fell through a hole, and this is where I landed.
We have bad news for you. The invisible thing did not work the way you think it did.
I know.
Everyone else can see you, even though you think you're invisible. How did you get here?
I fell through the portal after I was thrown off the bridge after answering a question about my favorite color wrong.
What is your favorite color?
Green, no blue.
That is how did you get here?
Well, my twin. I had a feeling that my twin peed himself. So,
It's true, your twin had an incontinence problem.
so I went.
Is it inherited? I see, I'm so sorry. And boy, have you come to the wrong place. Yes?
I was on my way to go get him, then I was sucked in a hole.
And here you are.
These weird people.
You're in this room. There is a doorway that leads apparently to the right outside. There's another archway that leads to another room. What do?
Go through the archway.
You go through the archway. You find yourself in a place with white tile on the floor. There is also another door that leads to the exterior here. There is a large white metal box here and a smaller metal box here that is in the room.
I don't believe that good things come in small packages, so I would like to open the large box.
You open the large box, and there's a handle on the front, and you open the large box, and cold air flows out of it. What do you do?
I go towards the outside, the main room.
You open the door to the outside, and you go outside, and you stand outside, and you look, and there is a desert that stretches to the horizon. There is a small stone structure here on the ground, squat on the ground with a little glass square in it facing you. And in the distance, you can see a tower shimmering in the heat. What do you do?
I go towards a little stone structure.
Inside there's a whirring sound and a little glass eye looking back at you. What do you do?
Well, it's hot in this armor, so I go in the direction of the cool air that I felt.
Excellent. You go back towards the cool air, and what do you do?
I hit him in the back of the head and take his clothes.
What do you do?
Knock him on the head and leave him in the desert to die.
Knock on the head, leave him in the desert to die. I'd ask you, but you've been knocked on the head. And I know what else has happened too. You're standing by the cool metal box. You hear a thunderous sound somewhere from outside, a disembodied voice saying, T-minus 10 seconds to tech. All personnel must clear the area by 20 miles in 10 seconds. That is all. What do you do?
It's only a model.
I pull out my loot and finger symbols and get the ship down.
What do you do?
I cower behind the stone building.
Excellent. What do you do? Oh, you apparently now stripped and lying on the floor. What do you do?
Do I get a save?
Well, yes, I'll give you a save. There's a struggle going on. Wow, yes. You are not knocked out. You are struggling for this man who's trying to take your clothes. What do you do?
I try to smack him away and dive into the cold box.
Yes! You smack him away and dive into the cold box.
I saw
someone has just dove into the cold box in front of you. What do you do?
Get him out of there, climbing myself.
There's a struggle to get into the refrigerator. What do you do?
I grab my ankles and bend over.
Yes, probably the only thing that will work. What do you do?
I'm doing what my family was meant to do.
Which is? No, I see. 5. What do you do? What do you do?
I frantically dig into the sand and try to cover myself.
You were struggling in the refrigerator.
That's right.
That's right. You were struggling with him in the refrigerator. You were bending over and kissing whatever. And yes, I know what you were doing. The nuclear blast goes off, crossing the desert sands. The light wave comes through and burns everything. You make a really cool shadow on the cement. The light thunder comes through the house, burning everything, burning you. The blast wave coming through, collapsing the house, pushing you and you into the refrigerator. And you die, and you die, and you die, and you die, but the two of you are inside a lead-lined refrigerator, flying through the nuclear blast. But this is not that movie. Not only are you in a refrigerator with tremendous radiation burn, but the concussion of the refrigerator hitting the ground compacts you into hamburger inside the refrigerator, and you both die. Now that the nuclear blast sweeps over the entire audience and kills everybody. So say we all. And everyone is dead. It is now time for the traditional closing song of Kill the Breakfast. Blow upwards. Down. Oh, thank you. Why, man? There we go. You just wanted to sing the last song, Bobby.
No, I'm always mad because they always put you doing this thing when I'm supposed to be giving a talk and nobody's there.
Hey, okay.
Everybody, Bobby Salvatore.
All right.